Wherever you may be. Am I here? Am I live? I believe I am. I've just sniped Tibbs in the flipping... in the pool. Okay, I think I'm live. Probably shouldn't have hopped directly in, but... oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Let's go, Jonah. How you doing, man? Hello, Nabil. Oh man, you guys are awesome. I hope you know this. George, Abdul Kareem, guys, Tibbs joining the stream. Hello, I guess. Dude, I hopped on Dice Chess. Tibbs was just already playing Dice Chess. This is the real... I mean, Dice Chess, every penny that the wonderful people over at Dice Chess have invested in my channel, every penny was worth it. Purely for the man that goes by the name of Tibbs to just rinse this game with his best effort. I can take his queen immediately. That's pretty cool. I'll go here and here. Let's go. Just sat on my break at work watching one of your videos to get a notification you're live. Let's go, George. Let's go, George. Dude, this is so cool to me that people like watch my stuff in like a break. You lost 50 elo in one game. How the hell does the elo system work? Tibbs is a Dice Chess Grandmaster. What? That's insane. Are you serious? What the hell, Tibbs? We've got an official Dice Chess Grandmaster in the Will Taylor Chess community. We've got an official Dice Chess Grandmaster. Hold on, Grandmaster's 2500, right? Grandmaster FIDE rating. Yeah, 2500. So we've got an official Dice Chess Grandmaster in the Will Taylor Chess community, and I mean, I'm toasting him. I'm absolutely toasting him right now. Look at this. We can move the knight, and I can just nyam, eat that. Merci, merci beaucoup. I mean, come on now, come on now, come on now. Oh, George, are you eating something on your break? If you are, what are you eating? I'm hungry right now, and frankly, I want to live vicariously through you. I mean, I'm taking all their pieces. This is flipping tough. Let's just keep the queen reserved. Absolutely, Karaka, absolutely. I mean, if I'm beating this Dice Chess Grandmaster by the name of Tibbs, that's so funny, Tibbs. You actually need to become, like, top of the platform and then just represent the Will Taylor Chess community. I'm rolling pure gold right now. I'm rolling absolute gold right now. Just lift this up, why not? Why not? We still have every piece on the board. Every single piece on the board. Next stream, maybe. That would be insane. And by the way, someone needs to remind me, I'm brewing a flask of tea right now. Give me 3 bishops, dude. That'd be okay. I mean, the dice were on my side there. 2,500 from Mr. Tibbs. Did I just steal elo off him? Was that rated? Oh, they're all rated, aren't they? Oh dear. Hold on. I need to update the score sheet right here. Which, I don't know why I've made that white. Hold on. This should be better. Probably more legible. Oh my lord. Absolutely get rolled, mate. Get absolutely rolled. I've just nicked like 20 elo off Tibbs, I'm pretty sure. I should have offered a double. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? I'll go here and here and then just move this. Again, 2 knights is always going to kill me, but sometimes you just gotta trust the dice, you know? You just gotta trust the dice indeed. One sec, if I quickly go and check. Wait, what? That was only plus 6.8. What the hell? Tibbs, you only lost 6.8 elo to me here. Unless I'm being foolish. Okay, let's roll that, baby. That's unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate roll indeed. That's a very unfortunate roll. How do you see, Tibbs? How do you see? How can you tell? Caracal, I'll absolutely give you a game. Let me give the rematch to Tibbs, of course. That would have been so sweet. Right, we can start by taking this. Now, what's the best thing I can do in 2 knight moves? I could do this and this. That'd be kind of awesome. I mean, you gotta bet big to win big, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. You gotta get some massive flipping cojones. Are you serious? 2 knights, but you can't come and take this knight in either way. And all I now need to do. I mean, the knights are on my side, baby. The dice are on my side, baby. Oh yes. Witty Alien's new released Alien. Oh, that's amazing, by the way. I want to message him and congratulate him. Damn it, Tibbs. Sorry, I didn't accept your rematch request. Let me give Caracal a quick game though, because I will just get into an endless cycle of playing Tibbs. Steamrolling a dice chess grandmaster. I mean, listen, I'm 2-0 right now. I'm just gonna give you a minute to sort of collect your thoughts, and then we can maybe go again. You know, if you're lucky, of course. I'm gonna do this. I don't know how wise that is, but kind of feels a little. Oh my god. I mean, you know, genuinely, my initial thought was that was checkmate, and then I remembered I was playing dice chess, and checkmate is not really a notion because, well, I mean, it's still to some extent a notion. It still means it's likely that on the next move you're going to be able to win. Or not necessarily likely, I guess, but more likely than if you didn't have such a dank-looking position. All I need is a pawn here, 42% chance, and of course, I don't get it. Damn it. I can't complain though, the luck I've had so far has been intense, and also immense. I meant immense. Okay, let's go here. And let's go, yeah, true. Damn, I need to be careful. Let's go here, and let's go here. I should be better here. True, I actually need to double. Ooh, okay. I don't. To be honest, Tibbs, it slips my mind. It merely slips my mind. Now, if they had a pawn and 2 bishops, I'd be in some trouble. But my king's on a light square, so your 2 bishops. I mean, we evade the watchful eye of that dark squared bishop. I'm desperate for my tea right now. Okay, after this game, someone please remind me. And that's just all you need is a pawn. Just one pawn. If one of those was a pawn, that would have been a win on the spot. Instead, I get a 3-king roll. Now, I can go and take this knight. It then becomes distinctly more likely that I lose the game. But actually, does it? Because your knight can't actually... I mean, you have to roll 2 pawns here. Or I guess 3 queens or something. I mean, the king's a bold piece. The king's a bold and attacking piece. Leading his army, of course. The light square bishop can't move. Unfortunately, I don't really have any win conditions now. I mean, 2 bishops would be gorgeous, but 1 bishop will have to suffice. I am in so much trouble here. I'm in so much trouble here. What's Mr. Caracal said? Active king. Most active indeed. Right, let's... You've got to full send it. You know, once you've waded this far into the river of blood, you know, to go I would be as tedious as to return. Little quote there. Little quote there. Are you Pakistani? No. Although you might be talking to Nabil Hassan in the chat, so that... Okay. I'm going to say that's more likely. King e6. I mean, it's a bad man move. Me and Caracal. Ooh, my god. Okay. Surely I get a couple kings here. That's not ideal. That's really not ideal. Now I could take this, of course, but I could also push this. But then taking this and going here also seems like a decent idea. Jesus. Okay, I mean, let's start by putting a rook on the e-file. I mean, okay, whatever happens, if they roll a rook next move, I'm dead. So let's I mean, let's go for the king. Who cares? Who cares about this material? We're going for the king, and I'm gonna go here. 2 knights or 1 pawn. They don't roll. Oh my lord, that's insane. If I'd taken this, they could have played d5 and taken my king here with their 2 pawn moves. But instead, we blocked it. If we'd taken this d5 and then takes the king, that would have been possible. But now this is no longer possible because we went for that king. I mean, rewarded, of course, for our valiant attack. Now, okay, this definitely looks a little dubious. But at the same time, oh, Jesus, man, give me a king. Yeah, okay, this is probably over, right? If I had a king, this would be gorgeous. I don't know, you'd imagine just this and like, it doesn't really seem to matter what I do with the rooks here. So I'm just going to do this. They have a very good chance. They have a likely chance of winning now. Rook or pawn, please. Now, if they were a real bad man, they'd play d4. And then d5 and de4, because that wins anyway. Which, maybe now, given that Mr. Caracal is watching the stream, he will choose to do, or not. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, sometimes you get punished. Sometimes you get punished, and that's okay. We're going back to Mr. Tibbs, and let me just keep the record up to date. We're going back to Monsieur Tibb. And we're going for this little setup here. Absolutely clinical from Caracal. I mean, yeah, but clinical is the word I was used to describe that. Absolutely clinical. If I put in the effort, okay, I might have to try and become a dice chess GM. I might have to abandon my my goals of normal chess mastery and just become a dice chess GM instead. I reckon. I do want to actually like push my dice chess elo slightly higher than it currently is, because frankly, it's embarrassing that I've played this so much and still suck at it. Okay, I mean, again versus Mr. Tibbs. I want to do this and get a rook out, honestly. I think I'm going to do this and then just drop the bishop back. This, I feel, is a little too risky. They could easily roll a king, they could roll 2 knights. It's a big balls play, let's be honest, but... Dude, it's 3-0 to Tibbs right now. It's 3-0 to Tibbs. It's 3-0 to Tibbs. Where am I from? I am from England. I am from Birmingham, broadly speaking. In Angleterre. Okay, I mean, Tibbs, how do you feel that you absolutely suck at this game? Genuinely, how do you feel? How do you feel that you're a dice chess grandmaster and it's currently 3-0? I actually just took your grandmaster status off you. With, I mean, you were 2,500 plus. It's 3-0 right now. My pieces can't move. What is this sorcery? I mean, listen. Listen. There's sorcery and then there's just being a better player. Have I finished with uni now? Not quite, mate. Not quite. I can't even access this. Oh, no, I can. E6 here, right? I mean... Yeah, that's going to be a good sequence of moves. Now, obviously, I could lose my queen here. But I don't. Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, I'm like 21 years old, so I don't really remember much before the last 10-15 years, but human-sized rats in Birmingham. I have not encountered any human-sized rats in Birmingham. What the hell? Okay, we do get to move the queen. That is a blessing. I wish I could castle. I'm always desperate for a dice chess castling. Now, taking this would be pretty funny. Also, it would be pretty stupid, though. Let's be real. We're back this way. I guess just king here, rook b8. I mean, okay, they didn't roll a king or rook, so had I taken that? If I now roll a queen, I'm gonna be mad. Although we cannot linger in the past. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that's far from ideal. Far from ideal, but at least we get a king move, if not a pawn. There's no effective difference between dice chess 960 and normal 960. Wait, what? What are you talking about? That makes no sense. Yeah, there is. There's a major difference. Do you mean there's no difference between dice chess and dice chess 960? Human-sized rats, he actually... Okay, anyways, I don't want to go straight to detention. The hell are you talking about? Right, we take the knight, of course. I'm grateful for the opportunity to do so. I don't know if I should have done it at that point, actually. And then I'll just move the king and the knight. This seems okay. This seems okay. Ah, bin strikes, sorry. Yeah. The bin strikes do suck. Theory is largely useless, but also, given that there's only... What is it? How many distinct things are there? 36? No. What is it? There's 216 possible permutations. But if you don't care about order, then you just divide by 3, right? So that's 72, I think. I mean, basically, my point is, I feel like you could develop some kind of theory. Not, you know, it would clearly be quite a dense theory. But for instance, there's only certain... Yeah, whatever, let me try and focus. I mean, this seems like a kind of worthwhile go. This seems like a worthwhile go. Maybe I'll lose a knight. I don't lose a knight. That's scary as hell, but I don't lose a knight, and you can't move the king. Can I put the draws in the middle and losses on the right? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. That's what I wanted to do anyway, but I kind of wanted to do it like the UFC, and for some reason, this is how the UFC do it. Dude, I need a haircut. What is going on here? After this game, I'm going to go for a little cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're doing it like this. We're doing it like this. Okay. Oh, I need a knight. And of course we get a knight. Tibbs, how does it feel to lose 4 in a row? I don't think so, Abdul Karim. I mean, I don't know if there's a 50 move repetition draw, which is feasibly possible. But I guess you need cooperation to draw, basically. Tibbs, 4 in a row is... I mean, this is a Dice Chess Grandmaster right now, and you do seem to be getting absolutely battered. Ooh, this sucks. Okay, I'll go here and here, I guess. Damn it. I think I got a bit too cocky here. Hold on, I need my tea. That's what I need. Have you moved? He has moved. I need to put milk in my flipping tea, man. That's all I need right now. Here. I've just got to do that, I guess. Might as well send it for this. Milk in the tea, milk in the tea, milk in the tea. Can I make a cup of tea and beat a Dice Chess Grandmaster at the game? That's the real question. You've got to ask yourself. Again, I'm burning time here. Absolutely burning time here. Knight, bishop, pawn. This is kind of hanging. Take the second tea bag out. Making this flask with 2 tea bags. I mean, this is interesting stuff. Assuredly, this is interesting stuff. Tibbs, if I beat you while making a cup of tea, dude, you actually suck so badly. I hope you know that. 2 pawns. And a queen, okay. Honestly, I'm gonna go here, and then just here. Okay, flask of tea secured. Excuse me, guys. We also got the creatine here. Putting creatine in my tea because I'm so jacked. Right, what the hell is going on? I mean, this is gonna hang anyway. We can go here. And then... I guess I'm going to go here and here. There's half an idea that makes this more likely. Yeah, they can just take this. Okay. Okay. I genuinely have no idea. By the way, let's just update that score to 4 right now. 4 W's. 2 knights. 2 knights is big. 3 bishops will be big. A bishop, knight, and rook. That's not helpful because my queen is hanging. Actually, I'm joking. It is. Thank you. Having to move the rook, by the way, to walk into that is insane. Now I can go here, maybe, and then just... I'm going to burn a move with the rook. I kind of want to allow this bishop to move. It doesn't seem strictly relevant that bishop needs to move. Right. The cup of tea's been made. The cup of tea has indeed been made. Guys, do you think I should get a buzz cut? What do you think I should keep? I think the mullet's going to have to reach my ass before I cut it. You know what I'm saying? I do desperately need a haircut though. Okay, roll that baby. Why am I not getting a pawn? You know, all I want's a pawn here. All I want's a pawn here. All I want for Christmas is a pawn here. I'm just going to keep the queen out of the way, honestly. Queen f6 only. Teabagging the opponent. Abdul Karim. What is this? Disgraceful rhetoric from you. Disgraceful rhetoric indeed. And they're going to come in and take that rook. But no one cares. For I'm going to get 2 pawns and a queen. How did I put myself in the only position where 2 queens... Or not the only position, but... Oh, that sucks, man. Queen f6 would have paid off. Yeah, I just can't get here. Whoa, I need to move. There is an increment. Okay, good. Right, let's go and take that. Why am I focused on this T? Why the hell am I focused on this T? Just move and move and move. What the hell is that? Man, if I was just, you know... that sucks. Oh, brilliant. Oh man, getting 2 queens with the king that open and not being able to win is a heartbreaker. That is an absolute heartbreaker indeed. Okay. Thing is, stalemate doesn't exist in this game, which is kind of upsetting. Double? That's so lame. Of course I'll double it. Do you double the elo as well, actually? Hold on, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, come on, pony. Come on, pony. Alright, we going in with the king, of course. Of course. Look at this king. So inspirational. Sticking on a light square, of course. Dude, if I get 2 kings, I'll cry. And I think Tibbs will cry more, though. The tears will be from different places. Oh, Tibbs, man. Tibbs, you suck. Alright, I guess it's time to... we're going to pour one out in celebration. And by pouring out, I of course mean a cup of tea. And, Tibbs, I believe I beat you 5 times, dude. How are you claiming that looks had anything to do with this? How are you claiming that looks had anything to do with this? 5 in a row. I mean, oh, by the way, gotta add some creatine to the tea, of course, because that's the best way to get good at dice chess, is put creatine in your tea. That is a dice chess grandmaster. Absolutely embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. How am I 1400? I think I'm 1500 now, right? Yeah, okay, I'm 1533 in this. I don't know what this one is. That one's nonsense. I don't want to hear that. Right, chaps, if you're here and you'd like a game, please send me a challenge. Please send me a challenge. I'm going to get a teaspoon real quick. Oh, wait, hold on. I never did the Instagram story post. What is wrong with me? sorry guys, give me a second. I got distracted. I just need to do a quick... Don't know about that one. We're going to retake that one. Okay, hold on. Hold on. The only accepted roid, yeah, true, is actually a steroid, bro. Live on YouTube. Hold on, guys. Live on YouTube. Brilliant. No moves. Fantastic. Come play some dice chess. Devil emoji. Double exclamation mark emoji. Flip, I need to shave. Ugh. Okay. What the hell? Nabil! Let's put some music on this story. Actually, let's not do that. I need to focus on this game. Okay. Okay, I mean, zero possible moves. Ah, finally we get... Development. Development means nothing. Development means precisely nothing. Do all your development. Do you know what I mean? This is the fighter that just sits there, just dodging. This is the Homer Simpson clip where he's a boxer and he just stands there and takes punches, and then the guy gets tired out and he just pushes them over. That is what's going on here. Nabil, I'll give you a rematch in 1 second. Cheers. Ugh, that is disgusting. What the hell? That's so watery. Ugh. Well, I guess that's what I'm drinking for the next few hours. Let's up the record to 6-0-1. Jesus. There's admin next to me. I mean, listen, the dice are just falling in my favour today. The dice are just falling in my favour today. Hold on, is the Instagram story up? It is. How can you send a challenge? Make an account and Carpovian chess is stupid. Yeah, true. That was actually Carpovian chess. Right, let's accept again from Nabil, of course. That's getting clipped the hell out. Has to be rigged. I mean, listen, if you saw any of these other streams, you'd know for a fact it wasn't rigged. I think this is just the karmic balance of the universe restoring. You know what I'm saying? Hello, JDX. How you doing, man? How are you doing? This is disgusting. I might put some honey in my tea. How about that? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened when brewing this tea. It's not. It just tastes bad. That's all I've got to say about it. Now, hopefully this honey dissolves. That's going to take a while. Jesus Christ. Right, hold on. Let me make my move. Okay. Actually, why am I doing this with the lid open? Use some centrifugal force, perhaps. Centripetal or something? I think centrifugal. And then put a healthy helping of honey into my tea. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Dude, what is going on? This is like last night. I can't lose. I seem to be invincible. I seem to be the greatest dice chess player of all time. I am okay, I mean I can lose. I lost to Caracal, but Caracal is the only person that has thus far defeated me. Okay, I don't want to move the king, so I'm actually going to go for this. I tailored Will's dice. Just going to stir this honey into my tea and contemplate what you just said. Why can I move this? Oh, because I'd have to put the king on here in the end. I get it. I get it. I get it. Gonna pop in later too. Nice, Tibbs. I honestly have no idea. This has been insane. True. Actually true. The only reason I was winning yesterday was because chess.com was there. Okay, this seems like a great place for the queen, and I can just play king d1. I think I'm fine. And I think I'm fine. Right, hopefully that's made this tea more palatable. It hasn't. How's that possible? Surely this has to have made the tea better. I don't get it. I think I have solved chess in all of its forms. I think you're exactly right. I'm fairly certain I have. I think chess is solved, and it's by me. Look, I mean, you can see what's going to happen here. They're going to move the king. And you have to move to within a checkable range of this knight, and so 2 knights won't arise, and that's okay. Because I can just come in here, and I can take your rook, and you're not going to roll a pawn, and if you do... Three bishops out of nowhere? God damn. Alright, let's log that. Let's log that. We can keep track of the score. 7-2. I'll take it, dude. So far, not all luck. Yes, Nabil. Listen, Tibbs, I know Nabil's beating me. I know Caracol's beating me. But it seems that you still haven't beaten me. That's how it feels. I still feel pretty good, though, because I am still up 7-2 right now. So, but 3 bishops was a crazy roll there. Big 1 in 216 chance. There might not have been any other way to win that. I mean, probably 3 queens did it, but I don't know. I cannot remember a dice chess position, man. What the hell? Alright. Send a challenge if you don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen. We're 26-23, little bro. Are you not a dice chess grandmaster? Are you not rated 1,000 points higher rated than me? That's my question. That's my question. That's all I'm wondering. Is, are you not, in fact, 1,000 points higher rated? Or roughly speaking, I know you're more like 900 points higher rated, but, you know? That's all I'm interested in hearing about. Okay, we'll roll this. 2 queens. We had this before. Against Tibbs, I believe. With e6 here and then here. Now, in that one, I think he rolled a pawn and 2 knights. Hopefully here. I mean, 2 pawns, a pawn and a bishop. There are a few ways for me to get my queen nabbed here. Which is kind of... Surely Elo is purely representative. God damn it! No! Oh, I lost my queen. That sucks. Give me 2 knights. Man. That's truly heartbreaking. That's truly heartbreaking. And they get 2 knights and a queen. I mean, surely it has to be Tibbs. Surely they, you know, over like 1,000 plus games. Why have you played 1,700 games of this? If you are not under the impression that Elo is remotely representative of skill, I mean, I guess that doesn't have to be the reason you play, but okay, I'll go here and here, nab that knight. I'll just go here. Again, 2 queens is always gonna wrap up the game. 1 queen on the other hand. I mean, this is actually still. Give me a knight, dude, please. God damn it. It would be interesting to come up with some like dice chess variants that maybe make slightly more skill involved, you know what I'm saying? Don't get a pawn, dude. They're gonna get a pawn. I'm ready for them to get a pawn. I'm ready for Mr. Tibbs to get a pawn, for sure. For sure. I'm open to this. Nothing else to do in class. Respect. Respect. You play dice chess in class. What level of education? Oh, you had to move one of the pawns to move the bishop. That's nice. Give me a flipping pawn. Okay, sweet. Sweet. We at least get rid of that queen. Have to move the bishop. Would rather not just hang it in one move. So that, I guess, makes sense. No, I know in school, but I'm saying, like, what year are you in school? I'm trying to work out how insane it is that you play dice chess instead of paying attention in class. Okay. Hello, Mohammed Andres. Where are you from, Mohammed Andres? With the hello, is that just a hello? Is this Spanish? Senior year. What the hell is senior year, dude? I don't speak American. Okay, we're gonna go here and here. Then I'm gonna go here. I feel good about this. I think I should feel good about this. I have a knight and a bishop, so like for instance, if Tibbs rolls a knight, it's a waste of a roll. Oh, that's all that. My fault. Yep, forgot that completely. I forgot that completely. From Indonesia, nice, dude. Yeah, I was wondering. Hello. Oh, Halo. Can't actually read. Ah, okay. Understandable. Oh, wait. Did I say I don't speak American? I know you're from France. Forgive me. Yeah, year 13. Senior year. Yeah, so no queen and no knight really does make a fright. Okay. Gotta now move to a dark square. Kind of upset about that. I don't think Fisher would like dice chess. Maybe. I think he prefers 960, of course, for relatively obvious reasons. Not the biggest fan of a few things. That Fisher bloke, as poetically gifted as usual. Listen. I've had a long day already. I know it's only like 4:30, but Jesus, I've been doing all sorts of emailing, which has been wearing on my soul to some extent. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Why not? Too much memory in dice chess. Yeah, it's too much prep. I know what it's all about. That's what Fisher would say. 3 pawns would be... Damn it! And of course we know he had 3 pawns anyway. Or even 1 pawn, for that matter. Where the hell? Okay, let's just put this here, I guess. Yeah, true. Email is the enemy of the soul. I kind of support that as an analysis. How do I create even a chance for me to win here? I'm just going to move the rook here. I mean, again, 2 rooks is going to wipe me off the face of the board. King is on a dark square, and even if you roll a king, you'll be able to stay on a dark square. If you go here, I could roll a bishop. I could also not roll a bishop and then lose the game. So, couple things that could happen. It's far from over just yet. I mean, what the hell? Let's just get marching, you know? Let's get marching with the king. Why not? You roll 2 bishops, okay, fine. But you don't. You don't roll 2 bishops. You don't roll 2 bishops at all. Is there anyone that would like a game next, by the way? Hold on. Nab that. I think that's the best square, because you need 3 rooks to win. You can't do 2 pawns. Oh, what the hell, man? I've just gifted you that, imagine. Double, I'll do it. Yep, get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face, dude. Why? Why is he just going to roll exactly what he needs? You know? It's the kind of thing that really gets under my skin. Why are you going to roll all the pieces you have? You sneaky, sneaky, sneaky man. I'm going to stay on the dark square, of course. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean... I think they might promote. Ooh. I'll do it. Go on. Roll your rook and... Oh dear, no rook. No rook. Give me the king, please. Thank you. We're evading. I'm surviving. I'm not surviving. Thing is, anything can happen. Because you can always roll a bunch of kings and then just walk straight into that king. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. What the hell, man? Give me a flipping king. Come on. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate. Alright, showboating, is it? Showboating, is it? Showboating? You want a showboat now? And you're gonna get the win. God damn it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's go. Let's go once more onto the breach with Monsieur with Monsieur Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. Surely it's as simple as this. You know, surely it's as simple as a scholar's mate, just inbound. I think they're gonna come and take my queen, and that's gonna suck. And they're gonna defend against the 2-bishop win. That's my prediction. Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty cool to have the kings duel out. That was a nice roll, though. I cannot complain. Okay, I mean 2 knights would suck. 2 pawns also very much sucks. Or you go with that one, of course. Ooh, nice. I get my own 2-pawn combo. And we can grab this first and then go here and here. Sweet. Okay, I should be... What the hell? Just eating everything, man. Get out. What? Man, I wish I could castle. Man, I wish I could castle. Okay, 2 kings. Right, materials somehow equal, I think. I mean, Tibbs up a pawn, I guess, but that's not particularly scary. I'll go here. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually, although I'm likely to be able to recapture this. I am likely to be able to recapture this. Any thoughts on learning German? Is it that difficult? I personally... Ooh, I'll sneak in here. I found it relatively easy to pick up on. It's a very logical language. However, it depends what your first language is. If your first language is English, I don't know, learning German seems to be doable. But I believe, were you speaking Arabic in the stream yesterday? I believe you were, and if that is your first language, I don't know how easy to learn German would be. But also maybe that's not your first language, maybe that's just a language that you also speak. I'm not quite sure. Unless you weren't speaking Arabic in the stream yesterday and I got you mixed up with someone else, in which case my sincerest apologies. Surely it has to be this. I might even... Yeah, okay. Right, come on. Come on now. Come on now. You can approach this way, I guess. You don't want to approach this way. Or you can do that, that makes sense. Okay, 2 knights, 2 rooks. Give me that. A single knight. I'll take it. Please don't get 2 rooks, dude. That's really annoying, but give me a knight. Come on, man. Here and here, because now you need 3 rooks to win. Or I guess a knight and 2 rooks, but it's very unlikely. You do take this, okay? I mean, I've been robbed there. I've been absolutely robbed there. I've been robbed there. You tramp with your little double. Go on, do it. Yeah, you know what? Do your double. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. You know what I'm saying? Because now 2 rooks, or 2 kings, or 2 kings. These games... Oh, will we get a bit of showboating? I assume we will. I assume we indeed will. There we go. GG. GG Tibbs. Okay, one sec. Let me add to the score. I guess you should start. I mean, yeah, if you already speak English and French and Arabic, first of all, that's pretty sick. Did I not click accept? Forgive me, Tibbs. Forgive me. What's good, Tabish? How you doing, man? How are you doing? By the way, is there anyone else who would like a game? Because I'm aware that me and Tibbs have been rattling the games off. If you'd like a game, please feel free to just request one. Because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. That's my glowing endorsement. Maybe I should push the H button, I don't know. In fact, why am I developing this knight? Nah, I'm not thinking anymore. I was thinking at the start and I was winning. Not to say that winning necessarily correlates with thinking in this game, but it probably doesn't hurt your chances to be relatively conscious of what you're doing at least. How's the hair progress? What do you mean, as in the growth of my hair? I mean, it's getting a bit shaggy, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of enjoying it though. The mullet will be reinstated triumphantly as we get 2 queens and a knight. Sweet. What can I do with that? I mean, I could nab the bishop, but then there's so many ways for me to lose my queen. think I'm going to go here, here, and then here. So we at least get their queen. Almost certainly you're able to recapture this. I mean, the chances you don't, I mean, that would really, really suck if you weren't able to. Okay, yeah, 2 rooks makes sense. But at least we get their queen, and we've still got ideas. Ooh, I can do this, and I can block this. Nice. 2 bishops would suck, but, you know, 2 bishops would suck normally. If I had developed the other knight, would I have had a win? I likely would have had a win. I don't know. Probably. Listen, I don't want to hear about it. Okay? I'm sorry. Here. Feels kind of reasonable. Again, 2 bishops would still be the bane of my existence, and even 1 bishop would really suck, because I probably don't roll a king and get it back. Right, come on, at least let me take this bishop. Thank the Lord. Here, here, here. Look at this. This is a chess position right here. Hold on. Hold on. We're playing, I believe, relatively normal looking chess now. Somehow. That's so unfortunate, Nabil. That's so unfortunate. Look at this. This looks like actual chess. Who'd have thunk it? Okay, king move, clearly we're going over this way. I like the idea of breaking with d5, although maybe I'm just in too much of an actual chess mindset right now. Let's step across this way. I don't know, if the second we roll a knight, we can get rid of this. Okay, brilliant. Oh no, man. Well, to be fair, do they even want to do that? It's not obvious. They do, apparently. Fantastic. Unfortunately, my opponent has somehow whipped up a new queen out of nowhere. And I do get to take it, which I'm very grateful for. And I do get to then threaten the king. Okay, that was a big roll. That was a big roll indeed. And you're not accessing my beautiful king here with whatever the hell you try and do with this bishop. Okay, come on now. Come on now. 2 bishops. I can come and grab this. That's really all I can do, but I'm massively grateful for that. And then... what am I doing? I don't know where I want to put this knight, honestly. I'm going to go this way. I think offering even... oh, that's an unfortunate. To get a 3-queen roll and not be able to do anything with it is so painful. Okay, king here is going to be the only legal move, and I'll just go here. I mean, look at this. This is principled dice chess right here. This is principled dice chess against a dice chess master, aka Tibbs, with a rating of nearly 2,500. It was 2,500 before I, of course, stole all of that rating. Right, where's your king going? Because you don't want to go to a dark square, but then you also really don't want to go to that light square, so... actually, you do want to go to a dark square, you probably want to go here, but now 2 knights, or 3 bishops, or I guess none of that. I will take here, and just play king here. Obviously, that's potentially going to hang, but you've got to roll the piece to get it, and you don't. Let's go. Let's go. You do, of course, nav my pony. Right, just let me get rid of that knight, please. Thank you so much. Now, here and here. I mean, that's just undeniably the best idea, right? I think we may be able to have a little fun here. Hopefully. Hopefully. Can't believe young mate to 3 knights. Yeah, I mean, it's unforgivable, really. It's unforgivable, really. Can you knight and bishop mate in dice chess? That's the real question. Can I not even access that king? I'm so... okay, hold on. Here. Here. Now, my opponent should be dead. Tibbs should be absolutely dead and buried here. However, if somehow you sneak in and take my king with 4 pawn moves in a row... right. I'm gonna cry. You know what? I'm going here and here and here. I have to win this game. Okay, you can move your knight, fine. You can also take this rook, be my guest. But if I roll a rook, I win. If I roll 2 bishops, I win. If I roll... that made sense, actually. I don't know why I'm acting shocked. 2 pawns. For crying out loud, dude. How am I not winning this? I swear to God, 2 pawns and a queen, I just lose. Don't do it. If my opponent rolls what I just rolled, okay. Why didn't I push this? Obviously I should have pushed this. What the hell? Ah, man. Come on now, please. Please. Here. Just bring this back and try and dominate the knight to some extent. I might lose my rook here. Fantastic. How the hell? I just lost everything. That wasn't even my fault. I swear I did that properly. Or at least reasonably. And I've just lost everything. And now, obviously the bishop can't... Oh my god. Okay, let's just stay maximally far away from this knight's domain. You know, they take 3 moves to get here. So, okay, 3 knights is going to end the game, but that'll be the case from basically every square. Too close, in my opinion. I mean, dude, I should have won like 3 rolls in a row, let's be real. But that's a good point. I did go unnecessarily close. Okay, we get a king. Every move walks into a 2-piece roll that wins. Okay, I'll go this way. I mean, 2 kings will take me out, but 1 knight won't. 1 knight won't, and 2 kings for me. Thank you very much. God damn it. Here and here. Are you going to play king d5 or are you going to run? You're going to run like a little baby. What the hell? I'll double it. I'll double it. Whatever. You stupid. God damn it. How did I lose that? Ugh. Oh. I'm upset about that. Tibbs, listen, is there anyone else that would like a game? If there's anyone else that would like a game, please challenge. Because Mr. Tibbs is... I now have more losses than wins. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Why don't you try trading? As in chess or in, like, stocks and shares? What are you talking about? As in, you talking about overall on my account? Oh yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. Shut up. No one wants to hear that. This honey thing that I did here. This is just cold creatine honey juice. I mean, this is a stupid move, but I'm just going to go for it because I'm tilted as hell. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. You skip leg day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Although it kind of looks like I do. I don't exactly have very big legs, but I'm strong enough and functionally do what I need to do. Hell yeah, Nabil. Nabil's got it absolutely down to a T as to when I release my shorts. Oh wait, the passive aggressive as hell. Dude, I was only joking. Come take my king. Don't be scared. Or rather, sorry, come take my queen. Come take my queen. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come and have it. It's a queen. It's sitting right there for your taking. I don't know how the honey didn't make that any sweeter. What is wrong with me? Oh, he's only gonna done it. He's only gonna done it. This king is hanging in so many flipping ways. And it can't move. And you can't take this or this or this. Okay, that means I have to roll either a king, rook, or queen all 3 times. So that's a 1 in 8 chance. So that's a 7 in 8 chance that I win. Which is what? 100 minus 12.5. Okay. Okay. So I've got an 87.5% chance. Oh no, they can take the pawn. All the math has gone out the window. No one cares. Double it. Double it up. Double it up. Double it up and roll. And win the game on the spot. That's how you do it, baby. You graduate college in 2 weeks. Good stuff. Good stuff, Kane. I wish that was the case for myself. I have a couple months left, and it's tough. I meant the stocks. I absolutely have. Although I don't trade, I invest. I invest, and I've been absolutely relishing in the cheap. The most I can bench for 12 reps. Probably 90 kg, like 200 pounds. I don't know where you're from. So, about 200 pounds, 90 kg, I'd assume. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, I would imagine. You left chess 6 to 7 months ago. You used to watch me. Awesome. Thank you very much for the support. And I mean, less awesome that you have left chess. In fact, probably a good thing. You know, you'll probably be significantly more productive in your life. But hold on, what am I doing? Because look, I play chess, and look where it's got me. I'm playing dice chess. No, absolutely. Investing, not trading, of course. Trading is gambling, and I don't want to hear anything to the contrary. Investing, on the other hand, less gambling. Okay, I mean, I'm not really thinking right now. Let's just chalk up the loss real quick. Let's just chalk up the loss. Just chalk up that L. God damn it, Nabil. God damn it. Goodness gracious me. Hold on, I kind of want to see if I can beat the best, like, dice chess AI. But you'd have a lot of fun in the casino. I would not go to the casino. I would not gamble. No way. I would get addicted so quickly. I just feel like that is the case. Maybe it's not, but... you see, no, I'm not even thinking at all. You take a brief second. Gambling is evil. Evil. I don't know if I agree with that moral assertion, but it's a bad idea. That's all I'll tell you. That's all I'll tell you. It's not a good idea. I mean, maybe. You could probably make a decent case. This sucks, by the way. Oh, you see, if you had some flipping cojones, you'd have gone for this takes, because that would have opened up the queen as well. What the hell have my rolls been? Inner circle trader. You can figure out if it's gambling or not. Okay, I mean, I've figured it out, mate. I've done all my research, figured out, absolutely figured out, and yeah, I pride myself on being an investor, not a trader. That's the distinction that I'd like to maintain. I'm sure there are all sorts of lines you can draw on a graph. I'm sure there are all sorts of socioeconomic factors you can take into account. I don't know. But what the hell is going on here? Okay. What? I love graphs. Fantastic EB woodwork. First of all, how are you doing? Second of all, I'm very glad that you love graphs. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. Just rolling nonsense. I mean, I started the stream out so strong. I guess the laws of statistics are coming back to to bite me. To absolutely bite me. It's my creatine over here. I'm taking the creatine on the chess stream. That's kind of insane. That's kind of insane. Are there any tournaments, by the way? I'm wondering. No, not really. Hello, Yoha. How are you doing? Nabil, what is going on? Oh, wait, hold on. It's 5 p.m, so I think Nabil has gone to leave a comment on my latest YouTube short, which should have just uploaded. Hasn't it? Okay, it should have. Forgot your creatine today. Terrible. Literally, what is even the point in being alive? What is wrong with you? I was going to Korea. I just tried to give advice, but no problem. By the way, I have just passed a 10k funded account. Listen, dude, thank you. 10k's cool. Fair play. I just it uploads at 5:02. What? That's yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I see like day trading as effectively gambling. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm ignorant. You're absolutely free to. There we go. Wonder if Nabil's left a comment. He hasn't. Absolutely sucks. Nabil, what are you even doing, man? You're really slacking. Oh, I should have played. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Listen. Really? Right, hold on. Hold on. I'm still up overall. What I would like to do is see if I mean, this is a good question. Where did you start from with this $10,000? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. With this flex, where did you start from? Actually, we'll play. How much did you start for? Like, what's the percentage increase? Because it's not very impressive if you just put 10 racks in an account. Do you know what I mean? And it's just in like free funds. You know what I mean? I mean, the flex needs to be far more substantiated. We started from 15k. True, actually, very true. Buy and hold is the way for sure, dude. It only makes sense on like a 10+ year time horizon, more like 15, maybe even 20. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be flipping DCA, baby. All sorts of acronyms, ETF. You know what I'm saying? No, I've been relishing the cheap stocks that Trump has provided me. You know, that's been I've been awfully excited about that opportunity. I'm gonna try and make as much money as possible while Trump's still in office and just buy loads of cheap stocks. Okay, roll that. What the hell? What the hell? The luck's really running out here. I feel as though you should be able to start with a pawn move. That might listen. I feel like there should be a variation of dice chess in which you start with at least one pawn move. Bought MSCI World Amazon. What? I don't even know what that means. Those are just 3 words individually. Wait, no, 4 words. What the hell? Are you serious? Mr. Mod, do you have any answers to our questions? Ugh. My nose is itching once more. This hay fever is killing me off. Absolutely rigged. I mean, for sure. For sure. Abdul Karim, did you say you wanted a game, by the way, mate? I don't know if I've played you, and I think this isn't even English I'm speaking. I don't believe I've played you, and I believe you said earlier. You're from India. We don't have enough cash to dump and pump our accounts, so we buy funds by paying a small fee to prop firm, and they test us by giving a profit target, e.g. 8% profit on 10k. Okay, thank you for that information. What does that mean? What? I don't get it. I don't understand. How is this relevant? Is my question. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. Like, how much? I feel as though you just passed a 10k funded account. My question is, if you're trying to espouse the value of day trading, what did you start on to have surpassed 10k? Like, what's that journey been? Do you know what I'm saying? This is all very, with all due respect, useless information. I'm after what kind of profit and in what kind of timescale if you're trying to espouse the virtues of day trading. That's kind of the. Just go to. No, I understand you mean no harm. I simply would like to know the interesting information. You said ETFs, but don't know the. Oh yeah, no, dude. I've got one strategy, dude. One strategy. Don't even think about it. Just put it in. Don't even think about it. For the next like 15 years, you've dropped the glaze. I resent that. Yo. Could you not have made a rook at least? I mean, that seems like insane BM right there. Absolutely insane behavior. I mean, I'm still going to lose. And that's just a harsh reality that I'll have to come to terms with. But I study economics at uni. Many investors found me with similar stories. Trust. Yeah, I'm not. Come on, man. Joe, I'll just flipping end the game. End the game on me. Crush my dreams. Oh my god, this is bullying. This is bullying. This is absolute bullying. Can we sneak the win, though? That's the real question. Can we sneak the win? Dodging the queen with the king here. And then going here. And then maybe just roll, like, 2 bishops. Okay, I mean, again, you have a win. Again, you have another win. But I feel like in the true... Oh, man, you could have taken the knight. Okay, fair enough. GG, man. What the hell was that? Mod, what the... dude, what are you on about? Can you tell me how much... With all due respect, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, I imagine that was fun. It was fun for you, mate. It wasn't exactly very fun for me. Mr. EB Woodwork, let's have it. Let's have it. I need to blow my flipping nose. I always keep my windows open because, of course, I love that cool breeze. But also, I don't love the pollen that it carries with it. You know what I'm saying? I am a shell of a man, allergic to flower sperm. What? Sometimes I really baffle myself with the phrases that I choose and the words that I speak. What, dude? Listen, if you don't answer my question, you might actually just get swiftly banned, bro. I'm getting frustrated at this. What the hell is wrong with you? Please, you come in and you flexed your $10,000, whatever the hell you said. You know what I mean? You come in flexing, espousing the virtues of a system which I believe to be a vice, in fact. And what, dude? Okay, listen. You came in. You said you have just passed a $10,000 funded account. What does that mean? Time to flex. I'd never flex my portfolio. Never. Unless I start selling a cryptocurrency course. That's for sure what I'm going to do with my time. No, I'll stick to the Patreon. I'll stick to the Will Taylor Chess page. That's what I'll be sticking to for now. King G3. I just listen, dude. I want to be up against chat, and right now it's 8 and 8. In fact, why? Hold on. Why on earth have I got draws in here? It's not possible in dice chess. I mean, maybe it is by repetition, but it doesn't really feel... Bang, bang, give me that. Let's flipping go. Hold on. How should I best format this? I feel like that was unnecessary clarification. Is it? Does that look stupid? I mean, it kind of makes some sense. So, Mod, you have what percentage increase is my question? Have you attained? That's the question I've got for you right now. Okay, well, I'll do 9/8, but 9/11. Wait, what? That's a bit of a Freudian slip. Nah, I'm just gonna keep it like this, whatever. Nah, that looks weird and ugly. Okay, that's... I'll keep it like this. I was hoping you lose 3 more games. God damn it, Tibbs. God damn it. Okay, honestly, absolutely crushing it on the... I'm not crushing it, though. That's the problem. How am I not crushing it? God damn it. Right, hold on. Training master is the L from learn. Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, what? Because it's a learning opportunity. I don't know how much of a learning opportunity it is when you lose at dice chess. Ooh. Chat, do I get a trim like tomorrow? I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow. That's stressing me out. Why is your message not showing? I don't know. Sorry, let me put live chat back on. Right, we're gonna. What I would kind of like to do is all together play against the best dice chess engine and do some votes perhaps. That might be quite amusing. So, which night do I do? There might be a slight delay here in terms of feedback. I don't know if this is going to be extremely boring, but I believe left one. Tib says left one. The thing is, I'm going to have to wait for some feedback here. Okay. Okay, roll that. Let's go. Right, what's the play here? What is the play here? Do we go like this? Or like this? Or develop this knight? Or what's the... People, give me your suggestions. What would you play here? Didn't ask if you should roll the dice. Good point. Actually, good point. In fact, this might be a flawed idea because of how... That's a great question, Mr. Evan. A great question indeed. Thank you very much for the $5, man. Bucks? Am I a flipping Yankee? What is going on? Yankee Doodle came to town. What? Bucks? Dollars? US dollars? Thank you very much. Legend. It's a good question. Why? I've just passed the account. It's very fun. Right. What? Dude, I don't think anyone's going to be reading your stuff anymore. Okay, knight b5, knight c7. Check is amusing. I like that. Knight e7, knight c... Okay, we've had 2 suggestions for this. I think we've got to go for it. You can also go knight here. We should have gone knight here. You're a bunch of idiots. A bunch of absolute idiots. You know what? We're not even doing this anymore. We're not even doing this anymore. I've had it up to here. A bit of a delayed gesticulation there, but nevertheless. Yeah, that's what I thought. Knight d6 might be better. Seriously, Evan, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. At all? What am I looking for? Very much indeed. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I don't seem to be able to speak English today, man. Jesus Christ. Why am I playing this flipping? You know what? I'm not. We're just no, not having it. Not having it. Send me a request, Mr. Tibbs, if you don't mind. Send me a request, please. I'd like to get back in form, and you were the kind of easy punching bag that I warmed up with today. So that's just kind of what I'm looking. Excuse me, what I'm looking for here. That's just kind of what I'm looking for here. Right, I'm gonna make sure I use the 2 times feature. Right, I don't know if I think e6 might be more appropriate. This just has to be too risky, right? Oh wait, I need to read that in a bit. I'll read it in a minute. I think I'm honestly just gonna burn the move and leave the queen on f6. I'm trying to play my most grandmaster-like dice chess right here. Okay, cool. 2 pawns and a rook, 2 pawns and a rook. I'm gonna have to move one of these anyway. Do I go for 2 of them, or... No, I move... I'd imagine you kind of need a mouse, EB. I feel as though a mouse is pretty indispensable to being able to play kind of remotely decent bullet. A trackpad, the reactions are not really going to be there. I mean, you could have a real high sensitivity trackpad and get good with it. I would have gone b6 and a5. I genuinely would, because then I can move the bishop, but I was thinking that b6 stopped my rook from coming across the 6th rank. You know, if I played b6 there. So I was thinking that d5 kind of lets me move this also. I don't know. And there's maybe some case for what I've done there. There's also maybe not really a case for what I've done there. Currently using a Bluetooth mouse. I am also using a Bluetooth mouse. Maybe I should not be. Okay. Talking about 1.0. Yeah, 1.0 on a trackpad is crazy. Okay. At least I get a flipping pony. I haven't seen it. Is it cool? What's the... Wait, Blitz Championship is crazy with the mouse names. Yeah, I'm not actually familiar. Maybe I am. Trackpad for 1.0 is crazy, unless you're playing at like 300, in which case maybe you can win a few games. I don't know, man. I would really... You could probably get a very cheap mouse that... I don't know. You're 1100. I think probably investing in a mouse if you're interested in 1.0 Bullet is definitely... It's a no-brainer, frankly. There's not really much else to be said. You've just got to do it. But not having a map... Playing on a trackpad is going to massively cap your ability to play a good bullet. But yeah, you can also just use your phone or tablet. I've been the inside of my cheek. Ow. What a fool I am. True. 1300 guaranteed with a Razer mouse. I still use this absolutely nonsense thing right here. This Apple mouse that came with my Mac. I still do everything I do on a single Mac with this mouse. I am so excited. In like a couple months, I'm going to invest in a nice little setup. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here. What the hell? If I'd gone there, I was just worried that a pawn and 2 bishops would take me out. Oh, I thought they were going to take this. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a sick ass setup and just immediately gain 400 blitz elo. I think that's how it works. Although last night I gained such a crazy amount of blitz elo in just the one session. It's crazy, Sterling. I don't get it either. I didn't even buy it. It's the inside of my cheek, dude. What a dick. Bro, doubled the rooks in dice chess. That's a good point. I think I was just leaning far too much into the intuitions of actual chess. But yeah, the blitz elo, I mean, let's just quickly check. I think it's like 2150-ish from last night. Yeah, look at this, 2156. Oh, I'm one below my highest ever rating, right? Sick. I mean, yeah, the blitz elo got cared for. I'm saying when I invest in this beautiful setup, I mean, my blitz elo's going to the moon, baby. That's all I'll tell you. That's all I'll tell you. Thank you very much, AK 99.47. What the hell is that username? What? Seriously, what's going on there? Actually, what? I need to check Nabil's comment on my latest YouTube short. I need to see. When your dice chest is so incomparably fortunate that leprechauns fear your existence, jealous of the gifts heaven bestowed upon you. Even as I beat you ruthlessly in game at this very moment, you never fail to not give up. Your rare streak of wins today are very impressive, especially considering your usual streak of losses that happen every dice chest stream. Your luck is almost as massive as your forehead, almost as... Nabil! Nabil, that's your fault. I'm blaming that one on you entirely, and on no one else. God damn it. Nabil, why would you do this to me? 3 queens and I can't move her. Come on, man. Oh, that's so painful. Rolling a three queen roll happens 1 in every 216 times. Incredible disrespect yesterday. God, come on, man. I was joking. I was merely joking. True though, this wouldn't have happened. My cheek. Hold on. Just didn't want to reach into my cheek on camera. Just double checking I haven't sort of lacerated my face. Okay, queen and a bishop and a pawn. Is this better? It's clean. It's clean as hell. I didn't mean to criticize you to the point of like bullying you into actually changing your username though. That was, I mean, push the wrong butt. What the hell, Nabil? Pause, dude. Pause. Oh, do you know why it tasted so watery? Because I didn't flipping mix it. I just put the tea bags in. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, hold on. That's huge. That's immensely huge. I think, honestly, when you've got 1 threat, why not make 2? Because they can get rid of both, maybe. Maybe that's a good reason not to make 2. However, 2 rooks, 2 bishops. Let's just develop the knight. And then get that queen, which by I mean king, baby. Nice. Nice. Easiest win of my life, by the way. Easiest win of my life right there. Let's go again. Hold on, what is this? This is a friend request. Request from yep. Add that straight up. I mean, it's as simple as that. Just go for the king straight away. Just go for the king straight away. Wow. I mean, given that I've already made so much progress, I'm going to have to push one of these pawns and then move my king. That sucks. Okay, this doesn't seem like the end of the world because maybe I can move this bishop. Oh, no rolls again. 2 queens and a bishop and it's flipping useless. Fantastic. Oh, actually, no. I can bring my queen out to, like, g2. I feel like that's, to some extent, interesting. Okay. Okay. Right, let me... Oh, this is leaking. Fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put that in the wash. That's why you don't put the rook on e3. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Yeah, it's a lot of talking from a man who hasn't moved a single piece, Tibbs. That's a lot of talking from a man who's about to move a piece for the first time in the game. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy criticism. Oh, flipping out. What tea all over me? Just, if you send me a friend request, then... Was that you who just sent me a friend request? I'm trying to work out if that had any correlation to your username at all. Maybe, I'm not sure. I can't put the pawn here, that's funny, because I wouldn't have these moves. Let's just do this, why not? Or if you send me a friend request now, perhaps. There we go, okay. Yeah, and then just send me a request after this game, and I'll play you for sure. What's up, Vasil? Vasil Churpanliev. Pretty sick name, honestly. You sound like you'd be good at chess. I've been waiting for 2 rooks my whole life. I think I'll be nabbing this queen, though. And then just walking straight in here. I mean, come on now. Come on now. What do we get? queen f6 against queen e7 in the auto snap? Good question. So e4, e6, c4, d5, cd5, e5, queen b3, d4, bishop c4, queen f6. Probably knight c3, with the idea that actually you are threatening to take on e4, because I think if the queen pins, you can go like queen e3. So queen f6 basically just not defending that pawn might make it, like, basically you can go after it, explore those lines, I think. Okay, what the hell is this? Surely that has to be the move. Surely that has to be the move. Now, moving this rook would seem foolish, although I could do it, and I kind of like the idea of doing it. So I'm going to do it, and then I'm just going to block this. Right, what are you going to do? Just take this and evade all possible... Do you actually see the board and you close your eyes and calculate? I mean, yeah, in the mind's eye, you know what I mean? How should I prepare for my tournament with my school on Friday? I mean, play a bunch of chess, I'd say. No, I think probably just go over your openings and make sure you're happy that you can get good positions. Tibbs get absolutely rolled once again. You can get good positions against what you're likely to see. You know what I mean? At least sort of playable games from what you're likely to see. Oh wait, hold on, Tibbs. Oh damn it, sorry Sterling. Oh, we've got another friend request, Abdul Kareem. Okay, right guys, sorry. This is the last game I'll do against Mr. Tibbs. At least for now. Yeah, you see it in the you can picture it. I mean, if you spend so long staring at a chessboard, that's a real shame. That's a real shame there. 1 in 36 chance of immediate loss right now. Actually, more than that, because they could roll 3 queens. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, Guy. If that is your real name. Could be. Guy Fawkes. Hopefully his tea tastes nicer now that I shuck it around a bit. That's so much better. I was just drinking hot water, basically. Mod, frankly, with all due respect, you strike me as an idiot. I hate to be rude, although clearly not really because I didn't make much effort not to be rude. What are you talking about? Stop trying to get me to sign up to some kind of inner circle trading with no information and flexing $10,000 that ostensibly, according to you, you don't own yet. Nice little voice break to ruin my little rant there. What is going on? Okay. I mean, yeah, it's clearly 2 bishops, 2 knights. In fact, 1 in 18 chance I now lose. And slightly more than a 1 in 18 chance because of, like, a 3 queen win condition. Voice break to assure dominance, of course. Of course. This is my real name. I don't know what my parents were thinking. What do you mean? It's dude. It's another word to call him Guy. Dude, it's a sick name. It's a sick name. I mean, it's a gambling stream. What do you mean it's a gambling stream? There's no gambling going on here at all. There's a game with RNG involved. There's precisely 0 money on the line. Tibbs. Does the double affect the ELO amount? It has not, EB. It has not. It absolutely has not. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much. Tibbs, can you just answer me in the chat? Does the ELO get affected by the double? No, it does not. Okay, well then in which case double. Who cares? Your gambling happiness. I mean, you're doing that in doing anything. You know what I'm saying? It does? You lying scumbag. I mean, you gotta just go all in at a certain point, you know? You gotta go all in at a certain point. I was on the brink of death. Are you sure it does, Tibbs? That's crazy that you can stake your own ELO. God damn it. Well, there's hope. There's hope. If I just developed my queen, I'd have had a win there for sure. That is unfortunate. There we go. The friend requests are flooding in right now. It is indeed crazy. I'm not open to any get-rich-quick schemes. Sorry for lying to you. No, of course not, mate. Of course not. If you said yes, I'd have just resigned anyway. So, I mean, this win's yours unless you somehow now butcher it. Oh, just tried to play bishop to b5. Fantastic. Mehmet, I think we knew you were joking. I just don't think it was clear what you actually... Come on, come and do it. Wrap it up, Tibbs. Wrap it up for me right now. Right, I've just chalked up as a loss. Why... I guess we're not chalking up as a loss. We did that yesterday, Sahand. I'm not sure if you were in the stream yesterday. But I think I'm going to do a little more of that. It seems quite fun. It seems pretty cool. It seems like a good use of time. It seems like it probably makes you better at not relying so much on opening theory, at least. 2 rooks. Why? Why could I not simply just obtain 2 rooks? Hold on, let's see if en passant is possible. I think it is. If he rolls a pawn. Damn it, he didn't roll a pawn. Okay, I need 3 rooks now. I'm back. Okay. Okay, fair enough, Mehmet. Fair enough, sorry. It was a good joke, honestly. I'm sorry that we didn't pick up on that. Can I beat 600 elo with queen odds? Almost certainly, I think. Almost certainly. If it's a real 600 elo, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm fairly confident that that would be very feasible indeed. Never actually know what it is. Dude, you haven't played dice chess before? God damn it. Yeah, GG Tibbs. GG, probably should have left that chalked up as a loss. It was clearly going to pan out that way. Right. Mr. Sterling, would you like a game? You made an account and friend requested me. Tibbs, I'm gonna play some other wonderful members of the chat. Jesus, man. What's going on with this trim? It's alright, we're chilling. Yeah, would you like a game? If so, please send a request. Wait, you can play on me. I mean, you know, it is possible. So, I don't really get it. Why did you just gain 7.7 elo? Oh, because you doubled, right? But here you only gained 3.8. I understand. I understand indeed. This makes sense. Yeah, I mean, any of the, 5 new people that just added me as a friend on here, would you mind, if you wouldn't mind sending me that game request? I've rejected Grandmaster Tibbs, such as to bring balance to the stream and play others. Ooh, Alien Gambit time from the Kingdom of North Barchon, which isn't actually a real country, I don't believe. So... Okay. Both just kings out nice and quick. I mean, come meet me up top. Meet me in the middle. Yeah, that's a good point, Tibbs. Wait, why play new players though? I don't understand that. Match request. Oh, Tibbs, would you mind explaining how to do so to Sterling? I don't really understand myself. I'm wildly incapable. Oh, because they lose. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Man, I'm so sleepy today. Sorry. This is unfortunate. I cannot prevent my king hanging. So, I am likely gonna just lose the game. Yep. GG, Mr. Rating Gambit time. Let's run that one back. I'm not really best pleased with that one. I'm not really best pleased at all with that one. Okay, sick. Right, surely this has to make sense. Surely this has to make sense. You really would have to imagine. Right. You really, truly would have to imagine. Maybe not. Maybe you're supposed to play... What does Tibbs do? Doesn't he play like E3 and A4 or something? Yeah, you do open a diagonal to E1. It's a good point. I think the general notions of what it is to play good chess really may not be applied in dice chess. So I might have to start co-opting Tibbs' strategy of... What the hell, Alien Gambit time? Tibbs, can you coach me through this? I'm now officially losing to chat. What the hell? This is unfortunate. This is beyond unfortunate. Love from India. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Love from England. How about that? Feel like that's too rash. Tibbs, would you play bishop here? Tibbs, give me your feedback on bishop b4 here. Give me your feedback on bishop b4. Probably terrible, right? You'd assume. Maybe not terrible actually, because I do have potentially this. That's what you'd have done, okay, cool. I like that. We're mirroring Grandmaster Tibbs. Now, this is normally the best, right? Because you've got that path to the king. But I'd be kind of tempted to go for this to stop two queens taking me out here. Also, what pawn do I push? Maybe this so I can move my bishop. Okay, I'm going to go for that, I guess. 100k subs at NM first. I'd hope 100k subs. NM's going to take me a while. Excellent. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. I'm playing precisely as Tibbs would have played. This is good stuff. This is good stuff indeed. I mean, sometimes you just don't get the rolls, eh? What the hell? Here and here means that two bishops take me out. So I think I should come back to E8. And then in terms of the pawn, I guess... feels like I'm just opening stuff up here. This feels... honestly like a risk I'm willing to take here. Tibbs, critique my play. You'd say either b4 or h5. What? As in b5 or h5? What? Do you mean g5 or a5? Is that what you're talking about? Or do you mean b5 or h5? Because I feel like h5 made no sense there, but I don't know. Maybe... okay, yeah, this is problematic, clearly. Two pawns. So I can nab this, which is clearly nice. That paid off. However, this is just going to hang. So, I mean... brilliant. You see, you can do everything right and still get absolutely toasted. Alien Gambit time, you've just come in here and absolutely ruined my record against the chat. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? We're playing Sterling. Get out of my face, Alien Gambit time, with your unbeatable dice chess abilities. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on? Okay, right. Hold on. Here and here and here. Ah, I should have done this and this. That was stupid. That was very stupid indeed. Somehow can't access with the two queens. Brilliant. whatever. You see, immediately I'm making a few reckless decisions here. I might just resign and go again. Psych, 2 nights, easy. Damn it. Honestly, I don't even want to play this one. Hold on. Mr. Sterling, rematch me, please. I just absolutely tilted my face off. Mike, come here. What flavour of cup noodles, Nabil? Where are the viewers? I don't know. People don't tend to... I mean, it's like roughly half the viewers that I might normally get, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it's clearly not what I normally do on the channel. And there's no remotely educational element, which maybe some people are here for. Resigning is an inaccuracy. No, of course, but I just actually couldn't be bothered there. Right. You'd imagine this, and then you'd imagine this. I don't know. This seems like it makes sense. Sweet. Now, this night, and maybe here. Maybe just here. I probably should have gone... I don't really know, actually. This probably is reasonable. Either chicken... And by cup noodles, do you mean pot noodle, or what's going on? Are you buying some off-brand pot noodles? Is that what's going on here, Nabil? You should invest in this mod guy's trading course and make millions. Okay, king here. I think knight here makes some sense. Okay, so are you in fact making pot noodles? What's my favorite breakfast? Good question. I don't really know, honestly. I've just been crushing like fruit and fiber cereal. The general genre, mispronounced. Good stuff, fantastic stuff, Nabil. Fantastic stuff. Oh, hold on. This game is so fun. It is very fun. The extent to which it's actually chess, debatable. However, it's fun as hell, let's not lie. Okay, I don't even know what's going on here. That was so stupid. That was actually so stupid. Ugh. It's a constant exercise playing dice chess in just making myself worse at chess for 2 hours and then checking at the end whether I've gotten worse at chess or not. That's the thing, just ruining all of the Ooh, okay, hold on, this is huge. That was a joke. Dice chess is the greatest game ever created. Greatest game ever created. Look at this. Wonderful. Fantastic. Wonderful and fantastic. 2 rooks, no one cares, dude. You can have that queen. You're still getting toasted by 2 knights. Fantastic. He has pinned my queen. But no one cares, dude. I was out here. I was, yeah, true. I literally didn't even notice this, bro. Let's go like this, and just this, I guess. Okay, do I think I'm winning here? Yes. I think I'm probably better here. I'd assume. Okay. And, of course, we can then, I guess, bring this in and go... I don't know, maybe we could just do that instead. Nice! The cardinal rule of dice chess is never to offer a trade. Hell yeah. I do think that's a good point. Right, hold on. I need to get back up on chat. Mr. Sterling needs to... Do you think so? That's a good point, actually, but that's maybe only because you just might not have any experience of 960, really. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to go e6 here. And here. Yeah, of course, Sterling. Dude, me and Tibbs played like 20 games. Obviously, this is quite a smaller, it's a more intimate stream. Good point, Nabil. Actually, good point. Because, yeah, there are many that aren't the biggest fan, which is absolutely fine. That's why I don't do loads of these. One every fortnight or so. But I do enjoy it. Hi Rune, how you doing? How are you doing? Okay. Honestly, I'm just going to be relatively reticent to hang my pieces. That was a great idea, because this and this would have taken my queen out, which would not have been ideal. Okay, okay, and... Okay. I don't know if I'm doing that just because I feel like it belongs there in normal chess. Because actually, maybe this is a more accessible diagonal. I'm not sure. It's going to be a late night stream today. I could. I think probably I'll try and edit this video to be posted maybe tomorrow or the next day. I've got a lot of admin to do. I've been trying to, man, there's a lot that goes into. Yes, flip and go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Hold on, I need to get up. It's now equal. 13 and 13. Sterling, you gotta let me do it to you. You gotta let me do it to you. Good morning, Sawdust Enjoyer. What the hell time zone are you in? I would imagine West Coast America. I'm just gonna step back, I'm just gonna step back. Again, I keep playing e forward by default. What? How is this not a win? Does it make a difference if I take here with this or with this? I guess if I go in here, you've got the chance of like taking this, right? Probably, I'm gonna go like this and then bring the queen back. Because now I'm kind of risking a lower value piece, right? Yeah, it's not. Okay, because now look, they took it, but we've got this simple. Let's go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, and nice. It always seems to be roughly 50-50, which would indicate, I don't know, that we do have some kind of conclusive answer to the title. Given the fact that my score against someone 1,000 points higher rated than me is not worlds off being equal. I mean, I'm sure Tibbs is up by a fair few games at this point, but it's not exactly... Do you know what I mean? 1,000 elo would suggest... 1,000 elo would suggest some pain. What the hell am I talking about? Okay. I mean the king before taking the queen. You don't have to, I just did it as a matter of... Why have I done this? Again, zero thought. Why have I done that? Okay, sorry. Let me lock back in. Dice chess requires 100% concentration at all times. At all times. I'm just going back, whatever. Okay. I mean, this just sucks. All I'm rolling are flipping rooks and knights. Which... Whatever, man. Whatever. You don't roll a knight here. Fantastic. I don't think concentration is key. Yeah, true. Waiting for a new video on Will Take the Chest. Damn. I might try and upload one this Easter break. I'm very excited to get to doing that regularly once I graduate, but I simply cannot take on a new sort of non-negotiable level of content production like I've got with my chess channel, while trying to finish the final semester of my degree, of course. However, I'm glad you enjoy those videos. I'm glad you enjoy those videos indeed. Hold on, I haven't even checked that channel in so long. What's going on Will Taylor Chest? Okay. Ooh. Over 500 videos on the... 500 views, rather. Not too bad. Obviously, the initial hype was the initial hype, but I'll take it. Are engines allowed on dice chess? I doubt it. But also, I guess you could make an engine that would be useful. It would be difficult, probably. Maybe not, if you code it yourself. Yeah, probably they are not allowed. That would be my guess. Love from Indonesia, love from England, Mr. Pokey Trolls. Are you a fan of Pokemon? I'd imagine you are. If so, what are your opinions on Bulbasaur? Those are the real hard hitting questions that you've got to ask. Okay, I just taken like loads of pieces. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Dice Chess Amateur Engine Tournament. That would be genuinely really cool, and then you get them to play like 1,000 games against each other. Ooh, that's actually extremely cool. Now you've piqued my interest. My interest has been piqued. Queen's weirdly unassailable here. Like the knight can't access her. These pawn moves are blockaded. You can't really get him with a rook. Obviously, 2 queens would have taken me out there, but yeah, that would be very cool. Like code the best engine to see, and then play like 10,000 games against each other and see who's got the best. I mean, it would clearly be a coding competition, but it's probably a very fun puzzle to solve. I don't know what the best approach would be. I am in trouble. Lifting chance for your chest. Oh, one for my brother's birthday. That's a bit of a deep cut reference. Respect, man. This is wonderful that you've brought that up. I thought that video. I mean, I put so much effort into editing that video. Christ, it took me. I was literally on holiday and I was just crushing editing a video in like the lobby of a hotel. Okay, Bulbasaur didn't play chess. I don't like him. He doesn't listen to us. I mean, yeah, just without a doubt, the best response I've ever seen. It's true. It's true. Bulbasaur doesn't listen to us. Doesn't play chess. I mean, absolutely sucks. Probably the worst person is a stretch I've ever met in my life. Right. Surely we're threatening too much stuff here. Not if you roll 2 kings. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. If I lose this, hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's flip and go. GG, Sterling. Okay. I reckon we're going to go for una más. Bit of Spanish, I think, for one more. And then we're going to test out if I've become better or worse at chess with one blitz game. And it's going to be a blitz game for my peak elo, by the way. So we'll see if this is conditioned to me to be remotely decent at the game. Let's have it. Someone send me a challenge. If it's Tibbs, I'll gladly accept that. I'm looking for one more game. Flipping hell, I'm so hungry. Man, I'm also tired. Hungry and tired, not a good combination. I start getting hangry in a minute. Might rage and throw my mouse into a wall. Right, Nabil will be my final victim. How about that? Pause. He's just gonna lose very quickly because this is ideal setup right here. You'd have to imagine. This is presumably precisely what Grandmaster Tibbs would have played, and honestly, I'm gonna hang a rook. Frankly, I do not care. We're creating too much. This is the last game. It's the last game of Dice Chess right now, and then we're gonna test. We're gonna test out with a peak rating blitz game. Right, look at this. Look at this. This has to make some sense. If Dice Chess has made me better at the game over the past 2 hours, that's what we're gonna be testing out. We might fit in one more if you want one, Tibbs. I might make an exception just for Mr. Grandmaster Tibbs. Okay, this is unfortunate. Sick. I mean, you can come and take the rook, but at least I've got opportunities here. I think I'm better here. I think I'm better. Yes, I am. There we go. Give me that. Of course we got time for one more because, I mean, Nabil was such light work. Nabil was such light work. Okay, fine if you insist. What the hell do you mean? No, I get it. I'm sorry. Okay. Send me the request. Nabil, you're trash, mate. What is Dice Chess? Dice Chess is a game where you have to roll dice to determine which pieces you move. Dude, I have to be 1550 or higher to play this. Passive aggressive is held to it. No, Nabil! Nabil, I'm joking. You know, Nabil, there are so many people that genuinely... Ooh. Let's give AKHS a little go. There are so many people that genuinely think you're just an AI chatbot. This is undoubtedly true. I wonder what system is most appropriate for dice chess. You know, like what real chess system? Maybe the London or the Caracal or something. I mean, yeah, this game... Right, come on, Tibbs. Send me the challenge for one last one if you want. How low the bar is for being a bot. What do you mean, as in, like, how willing people are to accuse you of botship? Being able to write a coherent paragraph. I mean, yeah. Oh, what? So you're saying people don't assume that a person could do that? I think it's people are just baffled by the dedication that you seem to have to the WTC channel, of course. Because for most people, I'm just someone that like pops up on their YouTube shorts occasionally. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, having a being just every single day, every single time someone checks, they're like, damn, this Nabil guy's crushing. Someone thought that you were a bot that I had coded to get me engagement, I think. Which is, if I had any coding abilities. Well, I participate in PogChamp 6. I mean, if only. If only. I don't believe I have the sufficient clout to do so. Okay, I'm going to go here. Maybe we sneak a little to Queen win. Who knows? But we've nabbed the knight. Where's the final game? Let me lock in. Let me lock right in here. That knight only has a couple squares it can really end up. That's annoying. Yeah, but don't they have like coaches for the 400 elo players? I would assume I wouldn't be able to play. I feel like the best PogChamps person is normally like 1500, right? I don't know if I'm pure narcissism. Wait, what? How are Nabil's comments narcissism? That's a new one. I don't think I've read that comment. Is he assuming it's me being narcissistic about myself? I mean, if it was me writing them, that would be immensely narcissistic. Have I had any conversation with Hans after that live stream? No, I don't believe so. I say I don't believe so. Clearly not is the answer. Yeah, that's insane to call it narcissism. I think, Nabil, the accusation might be that it's me doing it. And so then, I mean, yeah, the narcissism would be the highest over-the-board title. I hope to one day achieve National Masterhood. Or even Candidate Master. I don't know, just whatever master level, whatever the easiest, lowest threshold one is, just so I can refer to myself as a chess master. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But that's a long way off. I'm well aware of that. People always feel the need to tell me how long of a way off that is, and I do understand. I like to make it clear that I do understand how Jesus Christ, let's just leave it there in terms of speech for today. Right, I'm kind of excited to try and then get peakchess.com Blitz Elo after this. True. You guys are actually all born for one purpose and one purpose only. And that is to ingest Will Taylor chess content. Okay. Maybe King there was stupid. 2 knights would kill me. Happy about that though. Right, I'm gonna put like loads of honey in my tea. And do my best to get like diabetes, I think. That's so much honey, what is wrong with me? It sounds so obtainable. I mean, maybe obtainable, but also I think that's National Master in England. but its ECF rating or FIDE rating or whatever rating is beyond way more difficult. Let's just, I mean, we gotta throw the kitchen sink at some point, you know? Clearly I'm about to lose, but... Do it, Tibbs. Have it, you know? How about that? How about that? Fantastic. Fantastic stuff indeed. 3 nights. Imagine. 1 in 216 chance. Clearly wasn't going to happen. Honestly, let's be bold. Let's be brave. Let's be a little brash. How the hell? How the hell? Right, let me stir this honey into my tea. I think I've the same rating, but not recognised by FIDE, but granted by local federations as per Google. Thank you, Meta. That's actually a clarification that I've been looking for a minute. I could have easily Googled it, of course, but was too lazy. I think maybe the game's over for me now. Ist es über für mich? No, somehow I'm surviving this. This is maybe the most insane situation. If I end the game, or end the stream rather, end the dice chess streak, right, I'm dead. I have to be dead. You simply must assume that, I mean, this is likely. It's more than 50% chance that, yeah, okay, there we go. Now, I feel like Tibbs might showboat here. Or not. Too scared to lose, fair enough. Okay, GG Tibbs. GG. We're ending this, not the stream quite yet, because we're going to do the Blitz game test. But 60 wins, 15 losses. That sounds like me winning to me. Okay. GG. Now the question is. The question is. For peak elo here. For peak elo ever. Have I gotten better or worse? Better or worse at Blitz chess? That's the key question. Let's go. I mean, Tate variation. What better way to do things than a Tate variation here? What better way to do things than a gorgeous little Tate variation? Now, what I'm going to remember here is not to put mine out on C3, but instead on A3. Because we can access B5. This is like the first time they've actually employed this bit of learning. But preventing anything from coming into C2 is actually super useful. I could have taken this. Mehmet with the gifted. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much indeed. Now I'm going to just... Oh my lord, Keith the Beast was gifted a membership. That's so funny. That's like my best mate and childhood friend. He's been gifted a membership to the channel. Hell yeah. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, I'm not playing dice chess anymore. Probably should try to remember that. Let's go, Obaid. How you doing, man? How are you doing? I put so much honey in this. Jesus. Okay. I mean, this isn't dice chess anymore. But I'm feeling decent about the position. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I really shouldn't be, actually. What the hell was that? Okay. Why surely so no one can watch the stream? By no one. I don't... the world time zones work in a very interesting way. Is it yesterday's load? No, of course I made, but I think that was because this was a dice chess stream. And a lot of people aren't particularly interested. So it's more about... Damn it, I'm not even concentrating now. That's not a move, is it? I mean, it might not be, but also... on the off chance it is, I have to play this. If here I just go mate... And if you... I mean, you can't take this as pinned. And if you push, this gets softened. Hold on. Hold on. Rook can just take though, of course. This is still pinned though to the threat of mate. So I could go like rook here, with the idea being to just apply as much pressure down this diagonal as possible. Damn it. Obviously that. Oh, that's a blunder. I'm pretty sure. Because in the end, there's after I take. Damn it. Yeah, it's just a blunder. I think I just lose. Fantastic. Wow, I'm so glad I just lost the game. On the spot. No, man, that was absolutely not. You can always go here. Yeah, this was nonsense. This was absolutely nonsense. I'm not surprised that I lost this though. I mean the hours of Can I get a stalemate here? Is the real question. A brilliant stalemate. Okay, hold on. All I need is a pawn here and then to just hover around it and hope that they play queen takes this pawn and then pre-move this. How are we feeling about that? They probably just try and mate, of course. Are they going to knight bishop mate me? Oh, they're going for a reset. I mean, I'm just going to flag here. Ah, okay. Whatever. Ah, man. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure they watched the video. Probably. I'm not. Yeah, pretty probably. I would imagine they have. It's one of the most popular videos on their father on the internet. Excuse me. You missed mate. Interesting. He hung mate. Guys, are you talking about this moment here? You fools. You fools, you fools. Yeah, that was clearly never going to work. Right, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to mate... Is there a chance I'm back tonight? I'd probably do some offline editing. There is a slim chance I'm back tonight, though. And over the next 3 weeks, I should be streaming kind of regularly. No, you're good. You're good, even. Yeah, I should be streaming kind of regularly. But thanks so much for watching. I will make sure that I'm, well, back as soon as I can be. And, yeah, thanks for tuning in for a bit of Dice Chess. I do appreciate those of you who watch these streams. It is obviously not what I normally do on the channel, but it's very helpful for me to be able to do it, get a bit of a sponsorship going on. Obviously, those of you who play on Dice Chess help justify that, so that's fantastic, and I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. There's a slim chance I'm back tonight. I don't know. Follow the Instagram. Check the Instagram story. Information will be on there. Hasta la vista. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.